Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 10th of March, 2026. So we're looking here at this an uptick from yesterday at lunchtime. Low pressure out in the North Atlantic between Iceland and Greenland, driving a series of fronts through. And it was a bit foggy yesterday, and we didn't actually get out flying until about 3 in the afternoon. But those that did come out and fly had a few flights each, and it was worthwhile doing. If we run this through every 6 hours until 6 o'clock this morning, you can see the low pressure's not moved very far, but the fronts have. They're starting to move out into the English Channel. By 12 o'clock lunchtime today, we have a weak cold front at the North Sea English Channel, and we have a weak occlusion down the sort of east coast of Ireland heading our way. If we continue that through midnight tonight, lunchtime tomorrow, you can see it's all change. Those fronts have disappeared off into Europe. The lows moved a little bit further eastwards, and it's going to be a little bit windier tomorrow, and we'll have to wait and see what weather that brings. Top cover, looking at the sat peak, there's a fair bit of cloud associated with that front. There's some rain on the front there, you can see in the sort of Bristol Channel area, and just off the south coast in the western approaches. And if we have a look at cloud base today, if we go back until about 8 o'clock in the morning, we can see that cloud base is starting to lift as the air mass moves towards the east. So it was a lot lower earlier on. It's now up to about 1,000 feet, and it will be increasing quite rapidly throughout the day. However, we will have a lowering cloud base towards the end of the day. So this is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This will be cumulus, I would imagine, from convection, and then about 5 o'clock we've got that front coming in, which is going to give us a lower cloud base again in deteriorating conditions. Looking at Odium TAF, they're forecasting 220 degrees, 5 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 2,500 feet, with a 40% chance that by 9 o'clock, visibility 6 kilometers and mist, broken at 800 feet, with a 30% chance in that same time period, visibility down to 4 kilometers. And up until that now, perhaps clouds scattered at 500 feet. But then a 40% chance that between 9 and 11, cloud broken 1,800 feet. And then the same again between 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 1,800, 6 o'clock tonight, broken 1,800 feet yet again. And also towards the end of the afternoon between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, scattered at 1,300 feet. I've gone upwind to Southampton for their TAF, 200 degrees, 5 knots, 4 kilometers and mist, broken at 600 feet, and then becoming by about 9 o'clock, greater than 10k visibility with no significant weather. Windy is showing a light southwesterly at the start of the day, about 6 knots there at 9 o'clock. As we come through to about 6 o'clock tonight, we've got an 11 knot southwesterly, so gradually increasing throughout the day. Very little change in the direction though. As is confirmed here from the Met Office forecast for the local area, starting at 4 knots, ending at 13 knots, all from the southwest or south-southwest. Temperatures up to about 10, 11 centigrade today, with a bit of cloud breaking up and the sun getting through to the ground in the afternoon. Well, that's already getting through to the ground now. It's looking quite nice out there. Definitely flyable. Temperature-wise, GFS are up at about 10 centigrade today with their forecast at lunchtime, and the dew point down about 3, so there's a 7-degree split. So you can work out the cloud base from that. Right now, we'll just refresh this, bring it right up to the latest. We've got 7.2 and 5.7 for the dew point. Camera on the south side, again, just refresh that. You can see it is clear. There is some low-level cumulus forming already. And we've got that layer cloud that's a bit higher up. Sky sight. They're quite optimistic thermal-wise today. Might getting up to close to 2 knots for a reasonable part of the day, from about 11:30 in the morning through till about 3 in the afternoon. But it is going to die off quite quickly, especially with the front coming in and this lower cloud preventing the sun from getting to the ground late in the afternoon. Top meteor also, if we start this around about 9 o'clock this morning and just have a look at potential thermal activity. If we run that through hour on hour, you can see it does take a little while. We're up to lunchtime before we might see cumulus on the horizon, and maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon before we start seeing it developing locally. But it is suggesting you'll get up to about 2,500 feet today at about 2, 3 in the afternoon. Perhaps even up to as late as 4 in the afternoon, but by 5 it'll have all collapsed and gone away. No TAMS, there's nothing locally to affect us, and I doubt we'll be doing any cross country of any significance in that weather. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we shall start with the usual glider bookings. There's one K21 on booked flying, there's a K13 on the casual list, K13 on trial list, and there's a single seat availability. There's 2 people on the casual list, so if there's any instructors out there who want to come and help, that would be very much appreciated. Of course, the simulator is available as per usual. 2 XL movements, one at 3 minutes past 11. It's an arrival of a PA31, and the same aircraft is departing again at 11:45 if everything goes to schedule. There's a ridge of high pressure with a cold front to the west, gentle, it's more of a southwesterly than a southerly. Low cloud to start, mist to start, but that will clear. In fact, has already by the looks of it. We'll be on runway 27, normal ops, cables on the south side using the boom to tow out. Please be ready when the cable tug arrives, and please do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways, which are shown in red on the next slide. And of course, please ensure you clean the gliders at the end of the day. So here's your airfield setup. Cables on the south side on the grass, being towed out on the boom up the side of the runway. Winch launching from the grass, aero towing from the runway. Started to include the potential grid position and this potential self-launchers. We're getting more and more of these operating out of Lasham, so we're going to formalise it and have them on the north side next to the taxiway, tail end to the taxiway, so they can individually call up, taxi out and depart in the safest manner possible. So that's pretty much it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourself, have lots of fun, and please keep it safe.